Right, so we've got the Super Classic Retro Mini built-in 620 game console. You get a couple of joypads, a HDMI cable, power supply and a user manual for £4, $5. How bad can it be? Hey guys, how's it going? Aaron here. So yeah, I've been browsing wish.com lately. I was having a look through it and there was something that kind of caught my eye. And it arrived in the post the other day. It's the Super Nintendo Mini. Or a clone of it. 620 games. Yeah, 8-bit games. I mean, looking on the back of the box here, we've got a bunch of like Super Mario games. Yeah, we've got quite a few games, which I'm going to take a look at. Because some of the names on here look a bit suspect. So what I'm going to do in this video, well to start with, is just open the box up, have a look. And then we're going to actually have a look at a few of the games on here. Let's have a look. Right, so looking at the box here, it does look a bit different than what it did on wish.com. But I don't know. We're going to find out what it looks like in a minute. It does include, yeah, classic games. Mario, Contra, Ricky Kunio, whatever that is. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle series. AV output. I'm concerned. I'm really concerned about this because it said it had a HDMI cable. Looking on the back of the box as well. We've got all the games on here. There's a lot of games. The wish.com advert said that none of them were duplicates, but I don't believe that for 1 minute. Right, okay, so yeah, it's got a 9-pin gamepad. Let's open this up and find out what is actually inside. If I can actually get the thing open, it'll be nice. Yeah, like I said, I was worried about this. It did say it had HDMI cables. This quite clearly is not HDMI. This is one of those old school composite cables that most of the old consoles used to have. Thankfully, I think I've got an adapter to use with this so we can capture it on the capture card. Oh, that's for the power. Oh, they're the joypads. Look at this. Let's go straight for the console. Actually, it doesn't look that bad. However, cool baby. the flap doesn't work. Yeah, that kind of all works. And we've got the USB on the back. We've got the composite. I'm still gutted that this doesn't have HDMI. I'm hoping this all works. Yeah, I mean at the front here we've got an LED and we've got 2 joypad ports. So that's the console. What about the joypads? So you get 2 of them, so any of the multiplayer games or co-op games will work. And you know what? For $5, £5, it doesn't actually seem that bad. Right, so there's one last thing, the instruction manual. It's got built-in 620 classic FC games. Never allow children play it alone for it comes to the power using. Okay, please turn off the machine and operate it after calling it when there is something wrong with the machine like system halted. Never put the machine stay at some places extremely cold or hot. Never disassemble or repair the machine by yourself. Never allow children below 3 years old using it alone. That kind of worries me. Does that mean it might catch fire? Well, like I said, for $5, that could be a possibility. Anyway, yeah, let's give this a go. I'm going to hook it up. As long as it all does work, I'll be right back. Okay, here we go. So, you know what? I don't know what to make of this. I think it's trying to play a piece of music from Final Fantasy VII here. Quite badly by the sounds of it. So we've got our 620 in one. I mean, looking at the title screen, we instantly start off with Super Mario Bros. 3. We've got a load of Ninja Turtle games. I do wonder if they're separate games or not. We've got Super Mario, we've got a load of Contras. Mario 10, Mario 12, Mario 14. I've got to check this out in a bit. We've got Double Dragon, a bunch of those games. Adventure Islands, Mortal Kombat 4. Let's be honest here, guys. There's 620 games. This could take me a while to get through. Okay, so I went through them all right. I did notice some clones. There were definitely more Contras there. So I think the box art, or the wish page at least, lies. There's clones. So you know what? I'm going to start off with Super Mario Bros. 3. So the issue with the console being composite and not HDMI is everything's got this really weird blurry look. Which is fine if the game plays okay, don't get me wrong. Let's find out if that is the case. It's just the sound. The sound's not completely there. But I tell you what, apart from that, the game is playing okay. The controls, you know, for how cheap this is, the controls aren't that bad. Anyway, the game works, yeah, it seems alright. Let's go with one of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle games. I'm going to go with the first one. Whatever that says. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, I guess. And it's the original NES one. In all its full glory. This game was, I think, renowned for being pretty bad. Definitely one of the worst Turtle games. But one that I haven't played for quite a long time, actually. So what are the other Turtle games? Let's go for... maybe it's the arcade side-scrolling. Yeah, the arcade game. And yeah, like I said, it's got 2 controllers, so you could play 2 players if you want. We got to go with Raph. Raph was the coolest. Easily. Go on. That was a great start. I used to love this game. Definitely one of the best beat-em-ups, or side-scrolling beat-em-ups. I did notice there was a few random ones on the next page. So we got Mario 10. Everyone remembers Mario 10, don't they? Yeah, the one where Mario went all kung fu. Such a classic game as well. And I don't quite know what I'm doing. I think that was the title screen. Right, okay, so we're playing now. This has got to be a ROM hack. This is so weird. But I tell you what, I'm kind of glad there's some crazy games on here, some ROM hacks. I mean, if you're going to put 620 games on the machine, you might as well, you know, throw in some random ones as well. So let's go for Mario 14. I would love to know what happened to 11 and 13. Okay, this is a bit more like it. We've got a key up there. Again, I don't know what game this is hacked off, but maybe it is a bootleg. Let's go check out a few of the other games here then. So we've got Double Dragons. So a lot of these games do look like they are the NES games. And I want to try and pick something that looks a bit random here. I mean, I can't ever remember there being a Chip and Dale 3. I could be wrong. Or this could be another ROM hack. Mission: destroy enemy's underground artillery base. That isn't Chip or Dale, is it? They like... what? Okay, that is... I think it's Chip. So yeah, it's another ROM hack. Again, I don't know what game this is based off. I think, for more than anything, this is just a bit of a laugh. Finding out what random games are on this device. So if you've come to this video to try and find out what legit games could be on this machine, maybe you've come to the wrong video here. Again with Mortal Kombat 4. What monstrosity is this? I can't even find Sub-Zero. I mean, that's a bad sign to start with. Actually, I'll tell you what. This is looking better than I thought it would do. Even if the controls are a bit horrendous. Yeah, with 2 buttons you can't really do too much. And there's a bit of blood on it as well. I wasn't expecting that. Yeah, I mean, a lot of these games, a lot of the names do, like Balloon Fight, that's obviously a game. We've got Bomberman, Clue Clue Land. We've got Donkey Kong 1, 2 and 3. Let's try the third one. So this looks like a legit game to me. One of the Donkey Kong games that I don't think I've ever played, actually. Probably for a good reason, actually. And like I said earlier, so yeah, there are clones on here, so we already had the Tiny Toon and Chip and Dale games earlier. So let's load up Tiny Toons and see if there is actually any changes with it. But yeah, it's just a clone. I guess it's just a way of making it look a bit more impressive with 620 games. This was actually one of the games I did want to play. I quite enjoyed playing like the 16-bit Tiny Toon games. Never got round to playing this one. Maybe I should rectify that. Ah, the classic Gooners. So what I'm going to say, right, is there's actually a lack of the big Nintendo games. Like, I can't find Zelda, I can't find Metroid, I can't find even Mario Brothers 2. I don't even think Tetris is on this. So a lot of the games besides, say, Mario Brothers 3, the Tiny Toon, the Rescue Rangers games, there's not actually that much on here that you'd probably be too excited about. But for the price, I don't think it's too bad. As long as you're not expecting too much. It's going to probably keep you entertained for an afternoon, I would say. Okay, let's be honest here, right? It's only $5. It's not the best machine in the world. But it did have a few of the better games from Nintendo, like some of the Marios. You've got all of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle games, some of the Tiny Toon stuff, Contra. I mean, that makes it worth that price, I think, anyway. Even if there's a lot of trash on there that you probably would never play. There was quite a few funny, like, ROM hacks, I'll give it that. And I would love to, like, hunt these down. If anyone knows what those ROM hacks were, please do leave me some comments down below. Would I recommend buying this? Probably not. You know, if you want half hours fun, then yeah, probably. Yeah, I'm pretty disappointed there was no HDMI, even though Wish.com said there was. But that cable you get with it, it's just not up to the task. The video and sounds were terrible. Well, the video wasn't as bad as the sound, I thought, but there's definitely other better ways of playing these old games. Look guys, what did you think of this video? Do you want to see more? Please do let me know. I had a bit of a laugh playing this, especially coming across those ROM hacks, as I said. Anyway, yeah, please leave me some comments, maybe like the video, and hey, maybe even subscribe to the channel. Take care, thanks for watching, see you again.